could the subs have been made earlier? I don't know. So they came on 67. I felt that, I mean, if it was me, I probably would have rolled the dice quite soon after going 2-0 down, to be honest. You said, I hope he doesn't hold until 70 minutes, do it now. It was close to 70 minutes. Would you have made those substitutions earlier? Because they did change the flow of the game for quite an extended spell. Nunez really good, Jack Clark really good.
Yeah, I think so. That is definitely something that people have spoken about with Kieran McKenna for quite some time, that he maybe delays a little bit longer than he should do with changes. To me, it was clear, like you say, once it went to 2-0, that it needed something to kind of change the flow, change the narrative of the game. Chuba Akpom booed onto the pitch, which surprised me a little bit.
It was a mixture. There's a few boos, but there was a few claps. Maybe where you were sitting, there could be boos. But I know there was a few cheers where I was, sitting.
Yeah. So, mate, yeah, I would have said probably 5-10 minutes earlier. And then there's another argument: it's always like for like with Kieran McKenna. Doesn't, for this game, Middlesbrough have changed their shape to probably is a bit of a compliment to Ipswich, and Kieran McKenna's talked about that, how teams are going to change when they face Ipswich, but we know with Ipswich it's always 4-2-3-1, and it's always like for changes off the bench. Does there need to be a slightly different approach, or does Plan B need to, in Kieran McKenna's mind, is just doing Plan A better? Again, it's up for debate. I don't know what that would look like in terms of alternative. Normally people just shout about extra strikers, which I think is a bit too simplistic for me. But maybe going slightly more direct at times is certainly something to think about. Don't know. What are your thoughts?
That is straight away what I thought. Put another striker on, just put all the strikers on. But sometimes, that can backfire. What are your thoughts, AJ?
I personally probably wouldn't, to be honest. When you look at the other options, I don't think. I'm going back to Mike Bassett, football manager, with the 4-4-2. I'm not going to say that line here because you'd have to bleep it and stuff.
No. It's fine because it's after dark right now.
No, I'm not doing it.
Professional.
Yeah, professional.
We've got kids watching this. I know we have,
yeah. What are the other options? You can go to a back three and give your wing backs more attacking drive. I don't think that suits having Darnell Furlong in the team, to be perfectly honest. For me, you play a flat midfield three. None of them are really going to solve the issues that Ipswich have at the moment, I don't think. The main thing is, you need to have a plan B, but you also need to do plan A better. I think this is the strongest point.